Hello everyone and welcome to the CEW Podcast. Apologies for my voice sounds a little bit frazzled. I have just done an hour's worth of commentary because, for full transparency, I'm recording this on the 16th. This will probably be out on the 18th, so 1 week before Christmas and holidays and all that. And I just kind of want to, make this the last podcast of the year. And I just kind of want to make this a bit more of a chill one. I'm not even sure what the topic of the video is going to be until we actually, get to talking, because I have a few things I want to kind of talk about. So, first thing, life updates since the last podcast. There's been things. Mainly, I have been on the job hunt. There's been some things that have come up that are both good and potentially good. We'll see how that goes in the next sort of few weeks, I reckon, whether or not things turn around or not. I'm optimistic, but obviously I'm realistic, right? Like, I'm not banking on what could happen. I'm banking on it being a potential thing, and then I'm still looking elsewhere and whatnot. And I'm also, just kind of just relaxing, really. It's the holiday season. This is the last week, and I'm holding myself accountable to this. This is the last week I'm going to be working on content for the year. After this week, I am not touching Premiere Pro. I am not touching OBS unless it's to stream sync for some friends and whatnot, or if I have to use it to share my screen on Discord or whatever. But apart from that, I am not touching OBS. I'm not recording. I'm not editing. I might edit. I don't know. Watch me. But I'm gonna try and take just a few weeks off to recharge the batteries. Because obviously, hopefully, by the end of the year, hopefully, I will have Chaos Reigns, because that was what I was doing commentary for. I just did an hour of Chaos Reigns commentary for a 3-hour pay-per-view, so if I keep this pace up, it will be done by Wednesday. Which is fantastic. I want to have, what else do I want to have? The end of your awards done, by the end of the year, so I want to try and get that done this week. It might mean that I have to edit a little bit into the weekend, but that's fine, right? That's fine. I said the end of the week, so Sunday. And then, because obviously I've got X Factor coming up, I need that whole month to just record that and the build-up show. Just a heads up, the build-up show is just going to be pure sim. I'm not doing the highlight reel for that, just because X Factor is going to take so long. Bear in mind, it took me about 5 sit-down sessions to do the men's rumble, and I still haven't edited that yet. And obviously there's still stuff that I'm going to have to tweak and figure out to make that work. I still haven't done the women's rumble yet. I want the X Factor pay-per-view done on the day of the rumble, so February 1st, so that then I can, hopefully, obviously, if situations change, I might not be able to do the premiere when I want. I might have to find a free day. I don't know. But ideally, the play would be, I do that then, because then I can advertise my Rumble matches, and because it's the day of the Rumble, we get a few extra clicks for that, right? Because it's Rumble season, and everybody loves a Rumble. Come on now. Honestly, I'm super excited for the X Factor card. I did put something on Discord, which, my mouse is grubby as all hell. Holy. Guys, clean your mouse. Clean your mouse, guys. I have, dry, flaky skin a lot of the time. I'm not afraid to just kind of be honest about that. I suffer from dry skin, so naturally, my keyboard and my mouse get incredibly grimy at times. Hence why I have a really red face. Because I have to, moisturize and stuff, all the damn time, so, yeah. But, I want to show you what we have coming up for you at X Factor. So, let me just quickly make sure that I've got everything set up. Yay, there I am in the corner. Hello. Hi, everyone. So, of course, we have our men's Rumble match. We have Kyrie Sampson, Sienna Payne in the X Factor Tournament Finals. We've got Christina Dean defending the Women's IC title against Cyrell Dawn, of course, after Christina Dean defended her championship at a live event in Brazil. That's what happened, guys. Trust. So first big defense for Christina Dean. The Hardcore Championship Fatal 4-Way, Dr. Victor Psychosis, Blake Payne, Bradley British, Jacob Campbell. We've got the World Tag Titles in a Fatal 4-Way, Marzo, OTF, Broskis, and Zonkiss. We've got Stanley Owens versus Trent X in the X Factor Tournament Finals, and Cheyenne defending the Women's World Championship in a 30-woman Rumble. I'm incredibly happy about this card. I really am. I think it's going to be a really good card. The Men's Rumble's already sick, and I'm going to tell you this now because I don't think it spoils anything. The Men's Rumble will be opening up the show, and the Women's Rumble will be main eventing the show. That being in that order is right. Everything else is still subject to change, and I'm not sure if that's going to be the order. That was just the order that Discord decided to post them in. It just happened to be the right order for the Rumble. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm going to hold myself accountable to at least just take a little bit of time off. I have so many projects and stuff that I'm working on, that I run myself ragged a lot of the time. So just taking a couple weeks to just go, right, stop it, and just relax, right? Yeah, it's Christmas. I plan to just hang out with family. I might be hanging out with friends, I'm not sure. You know, there's things I've still got to figure out. Yeah, I plan to just kind of have a nice time, just have a chill time. Yeah, I'm not really like a party guy. I'm not having like a Christmas party or anything. I'm mainly just talking about, you know, being around good company and just having a chill time, you know, because I'm go all the time. I feel like you guys, if you're on the Discord or if you know me, you know that I'm like, boom, 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 doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. Constantly, right? I never give myself a second to breathe because I feel like, you know, I find myself really unmotivated if I just let myself breathe. So, like, having something to do, i.e. Christmas, it's the time to chill out. Yeah, it's an excuse to just be not lazy, but an excuse to recharge the batteries. I usually have my off period in January, but I can't do that because I have Road to X Factor and X Factor that I have to get out in order to make sure that things line up with the Rumble. So fingers crossed this few weeks gives me the, well, I say few weeks, if I stop working on the 22nd, realistically I'm only going to have about 9 days to just kind of relax. I'm probably going to give myself until like the 3rd-ish to get back into it, but maybe I get back into content creation just a little bit quicker. I don't know, right? Because I do enjoy it, right? I know people are going to go, oh, does that mean you don't enjoy the content? No, I love making content. It's just, you know, sometimes you got to step away from it for like 5 seconds. Come on now. So yeah. I'm not really sure what we're going to talk about as, like, the big talking point, or what, like, the big, what the big thing is. I guess we could talk about taking a break, and, like, knowing when to take breaks, because I am very guilty of not taking breaks. Trust me, you guys have probably heard me talk about this all the time, about how, literally since, like, the beginning of this year, I don't think I've taken a single break from making content, unless I've been ill, right? Unless I've been sick, I have still just been working on content. Let me have a look, right, and see if there's, like, a massive gap in, like, uploads. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to tell, like, fully, but we go from, like, 11-ish months ago, because that would be sort of, like, when the beginning of the year would be. So, yeah, I'm really not seeing a gap so far. This was when I started locking in. Yeah, no, there really hasn't been a gap so far. We're in the WrestleMania season, and there's not been, like, a massive gap. We're heading into Doomsday now. Doomsday was completely fine. You know, with more content, the Death Rebel video, the Joe Hendry video. I really can't remember a time where I was like, sorry guys, I'm gonna have to take a bit of a break. So, I know it's weird, because a lot of people are going to go, but Byron, December is like the advertising, like, month, right? And this is where the most people are on YouTube. It doesn't feel like that this month. I can't tell if it's just I haven't been putting out, like, the banger video, because let's keep it real here, I am using December as a chance to experiment a little bit with some videos. I was doing the end of year awards thing for actual wrestling, and I was doing like the, who should win the Continental Classic video. There hasn't been anything like massive in wrestling that I can scrutinize, right? Like, the only thing I can think of is talking about the Death Riders story, but I feel like everything that I would say about it has already been said to death, right? So maybe that's a video I could do if I really wanted to make sure I had another video ready sort of in between Christmas and New Year, but I'm not quite sure if I want to do that, because again, I don't like putting out content just to put out content, but I also know that that's kind of, in a way, if I want to start getting to the point where I can have ads on videos, it's kind of my job to do content for the sake of content at times. I don't know. But back on track with the taking a break, right? Like, we all do it. We all do it. Where we're like, this is so much fun, and I'm just going to keep working on it. And eventually you numb yourself to the burnout. You'll be working on videos consistently for 6 months, and you'll be like, wow, it only feels like it's been like a month that I've been working on it. And in reality, you've been working on content and whatnot for like 8 months consistently without taking a break. And I know that there are other content creators who will not take breaks because they can't take breaks, because YouTube, let's be real here, as a platform, I don't know if it has gotten better at it or not, but YouTube does not reward those who take breaks. They really don't. And that's it's a big thing, especially if this is how you make money, right? Like, I'm lucky in the sense of, like, I'm still trying to figure out what is going to make me money, right? Is this channel going to do it? Is a job going to do it? We're going to find out, right? And in 2025, we're going to know, right? And that's the goal. In 2025, we're going to know what is going to bring me money, right? Because even if this brings me a little bit of money, and I still do, like, a job on the side, or the job's the main thing, and this becomes like the side hobby again, because this was the side hobby through uni, like, which is weird to say, because uni was last year, and I locked in last year. It's just proof that you don't have to make, like, 7 videos on core. You can make 1 video talking about the Undisputed Kingdom, and suddenly everyone wants to know about it, right? Taking breaks is very good, because it allows you to see what hasn't been working. I don't like talking about my side project a lot, just because I don't want to tell you guys about something that I'm like, I don't know if you guys would actually be interested in it, but I'll tell you it from like from a content standpoint. With the side project, I've been kind of doing the same content and like the same things that I've been doing with that project for quite some time now. And I'm thinking of branching out, because I haven't really made any videos for it in a few weeks, because I've been doing a short series on there. I'm trying to see how good shorts really are in terms of, like, channel growth and whatnot. So I'm using this channel as that side project as a great way of kind of figuring that out. And as a result, I've been kind of like, damn, there are these really cool video ideas that I could do that maybe don't work. But that's fine, right? Like, I'm doing this for fun. I'm doing this to try and figure out what works. I'm also doing this to build up a portfolio of what I can do. I'm still gonna say it. I'm still planning on contacting a wrestling company next year. Literally the start of the year. I'm gonna give them a show reel of stuff that I've edited and whatnot. And I'm gonna say, yo, are there any opportunities that, are you looking for an editor? Are you looking for, is there a way I can shadow one of your editors if you've already got them? Is there anywhere that I can just kind of get my foot in the door in any way, shape, or whatever possible, right? Because I'm going to keep it real. My dream job would be to edit for a professional wrestling company. As long as that pays the bills, I'd be absolutely happy with doing that. Like, the amount of people who have watched that who have just popped off because I just drank water on camera. Taking a break is great for many reasons. One, you don't get burnt out. If you work something for every single day, and you do it for like 8 hours a day, and you're sat there, and you're recording, and you're editing, and you're uploading, and you're checking analytics, and you're checking comments, and you're replying to comments, and you're hearting comments, and you're making thumbnails, making social media posts, promoting your stuff on Discord, promoting your stuff on, like, Twitter and whatever, and, like, making YouTube community posts, etc. It's going to weigh you down. So even if you just take a few weeks off, you will miss it. Trust me. I will always be like, alright guys, I'm taking a week off, and then, like, 3 days in, I'm like, I want to make content again, and I'm like, just give it a week and I'll be like, I'll make 7 videos next week. Like, you know, it helps you love it again. It helps you recharge your brain so you're coming at the content way better, and it also just allows you to figure out what you want to do. Because so many people are like, I don't know if I want to make this, or if I want to do that, or if I want to do this video, or if I want to do that video, or if I want to run this course show, or if I want to do this special event. And I'm just there like, stop thinking about it from a sense of, oh, but it's going to be this much work, and think about it from a, what do you want to do? And, you know, if you've taken time off, just think about it, right? And don't think, right, once you've taken the break, if you have an idea in your mind and you're back from the break, stop thinking about it, just do it. If you have still thought about it for the full time you're on a break, it's clearly an idea you want to do, just do it. Alright? Just do it. Because, like, believe me, the amount of times that I've come up with an idea and it is absolutely blown up is nuts. Open challenge night. Right? I thought, it's a goofy gimmick. Maybe some people are gonna, like, you know, apply for it. And the amount of applications I got for that show is nuts, man. It's actually wild. I'm not gonna leak the sheets, but I'm gonna quickly just have a look and just tell you exactly how many applications I've gotten on each, both the men and the women. The women, 15, but to be fair, I've also deleted a few, because I often do. The men, 32. Like, that's at least 47 applications for Open Challenge Night. And I guarantee you, there are more. I guarantee you there are more. Oh my god, there are 2 that I haven't even looked at. When was it? Yesterday. Oh my god. Wow, okay, hold on, that's crazy. Alright. I don't check the applications for a few days. Oh my god, okay, alright, hold on. So yeah, we have applications. We have applications. But that's what I mean, right? By, like, I thought this will go on for, like, a few months, a few episodes. People will get bored of the concept, and they'll stop, right? I thought, okay, that'll be it. But no, apparently people love the idea, and, you know, I understand a lot of people, like, I don't know, maybe people realize I'm probably not going to win the belt, but there's a chance. Yeah, you never know, man. I might like your core, and I might run a short little story with your core pulling off the upset of the decade, and then walking away with the championship for a little bit, and then losing it to somebody. I don't know, right? You never know what's going to come out of it. I mean, Aaron Bailey came in through Open Challenge Night and is now probably one of the most popular dudes on the roster. It does happen. The big thing with ideas is a lot of people, myself included, we overthink things, right? Because we're logical people. A lot of people who think about things too much will end up getting themselves bogged down by the ideas, right? And the smaller details. Sometimes I just go, what if I do a video about the Undisputed Kingdom? And I didn't even do any sort of prep work for it. I literally... Let me grab it. Grab my tripod. I think I was literally... I can't remember if I was wearing this hoodie or not. I can't remember when I got this hoodie. But I literally put my tripod here, grabbed my phone, put my phone on my tripod, and I just rambled for like, what, 15 minutes? I can't remember how long it was. But I just rambled, and then I edited, and then I uploaded it, and it wasn't even that well edited. It was literally just images of me talking, and that got like 2,000, was it like 2,000 views or something like that? People can do things, or people can say that they are wanting to do things. There's 2 completely different routes you can go down. And sometimes you've just got to grab the bull by the horns, take the initiative, and just go, I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna work on this video. I'm just gonna talk about this one thing. And you never know, right? Sometimes it will get nothing, sometimes it will get all the views, right? just don't overthink things. And also, again, main talking point, don't be afraid to take breaks. For the love of God. The amount of people I see who are like, hey, I'd love to take a break, but like I'm worried about, you know, content and, you know, what happens if people move on. If people move on, then that's a them problem, you know, like, don't sit there and think that, you know, because people move on that you've done something wrong. Sometimes people move on for a ton of different reasons, right? And if taking a break and just being human and just, you know, wanting to recharge the batteries and come back swinging at 100 rather than swinging at like 60, if they're leaving because of that, then they're probably not the people you want in your community and part of your audience, man. Take breaks, please. I'm going to be taking a break soon. I've just got to haul ass this 1 week and then I'm good to go. But yeah, no. Thank you all for listening. I hope you take my advice to heart. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I know I'm going to be pumping out videos, but this is the last I'm actually going to be able to say this like properly, because a lot of stuff that I'm doing is scripted and kayfabe and all that, so I'm not going to be able to say Merry Christmas or anything. But I hope that you all have a wonderful time. I've got skin peeling off my finger. That's wonderful. And I will see you all next time. See you guys.